Josh Glazer.
And today we're going over the Bears. The
The
Bears.
Bears.
Right. So yeah, man. I mean, where do we begin? Like, this is a team that has inconsistent quarterback play, uh, really good, talented defense. But man, I mean, shit, what the hell is going on, man? They just got Nick Foles. You know, how do
The
you think?
savior.
Huh? Yeah,
He's
right.
the savior.
Man, watch. If they make a Super Bowl run with Nick Foles, dude, I won't know what to think.
You know what'll happen? I can see
What?
it happening now. It'll be pretty hilarious. Is Nick Foles plays great throughout the year, similar to what in Philly, and he gets hurt, and Mitchell Trubisky comes in and has a Nick Foles-esque run, and he goes and beats the Patriots or something. Some stupid, like, just
Bro.
completely flipped on its head, and everyone lose their mind, and Mitchell Trubisky is given the keys to the city, and then everybody wakes up. But anyway, it was all a dream.
Right.
They have two positions, and thank God they only have two because they only have two picks in the top 100. They have 43 and 50 because, I don't know, they're the Bears, and they don't like their first-round picks, I guess. They're they're an interesting situation. They were 8-8 last year. Very strange team. They were worst in the division on offense and best in defense, which is kind of your stereotypical Bears bullshit. And their biggest problem that they're going to have to do is just do as much as they can to keep this damn defense good. Like,
Right.
that's the only – they have to have the defense playing at an elite level. And they kind of fell off with the injuries last year.
Yeah.
So there's two positions. Do you know either of them? Do you have a guess for either of them, what they are? What are your thoughts
Man,
on them?
as far as on defense,
Yeah.
I'm thinking they need another interior lineman.
Yeah, that's a later pick. But in
Yeah.
terms of this is more towards who they lost in free agency.
Okay.
With with one pick they lost Haha Clinton Dix, so it's a guy they need to replace. Is a Swiss Army knife kind of safety, and they need someone that can come up and kind of be more physical player that can match with Eddie Jackson, who's one of your favorites, I know. Um, that position is one that they can really, I think they'll be able to get a good value at 43 or 50, whether it's a Grant Delpit, Antonio Winfield Jr., or a Kyle Duggar. Delpit can play all over the field.
Delpa's not gonna be there.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, who knows? I don't think he will be either, but I'm trying to be positive for the Bears
Right.
because he would be nasty next to
Oh
next to
yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah.
yeah, or if Antoine Winfield Jr. would be amazing too. So both those would be great. Kyle Duggar is a hell of a player too, but he's coming from Lenore Rhyme, so he's a little more raw. Doesn't have quite as much experience playing against higher competition.
Hmm.
But after that, they have to go and replace Prince Amukamara. I think I said that
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Um, and they've kind of, with Pagano's system, they play a lot of match zone, and they like to really disguise stuff. So they need corners that can really do multiple things and kind of play all over the field. So one guy would be more of a 50 pick would be a guy, Javaris Davis. Maybe he's there. They can draft him there if they go safety at 43. Or if they go as corner at 43, maybe somehow. I don't know why this would happen. But Christian Fulton may be there. I doubt that happens, but they would need a starting corner like that to come in. Maybe a Gladney drops down there or a Bryce Hall, but they just need someone to stick on the outside that's not going to be able to get taken advantage of consistently and allow that pass rush to eat.
Yeah. Right.
And so what do you see as that's kind of where I see their needs? Is there any on offense that I kind of ignored? I try to only target the two biggest because of what their picks were.
Yeah. I agree, man. I mean, I don't know what their tight end situation is like with Trey Burton, being gone, or what I mean. So I feel like that's a place they could improve on. I'm a big stickler for offensive line all the time. I mean, I know that there's ways that they can improve on their O line. So yeah, I mean, I kind of like their receivers. I like Allen Robinson a lot. You know what I mean? So he's a big physical guy. I think they have good running backs. They did the best they could to improve at the quarterback position. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree. The cornerbacks, like, I kind of feel like that has kind of been. I mean, if there was a weak part on their defense, it would be their corners. You know what I mean? Especially like you said, you hit the nail on the head when you said Ha Clinton Dix is gone. They need somebody that can allow Eddie Jackson to just do what he does, and that's go fucking make plays on the ball. So yeah, man, it's been interesting. I agree. Like with the safety position since Adrian Amos left, it was kind of interesting to see how they addressed that with Clinton Dix because like Adrian Amos is like, obviously he's like a freak athlete type of safety. Like he's athletic enough to play the center fields, and then I mean is more like he's a different type of a safety, but they do the same things. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah,
he's a poor man's version of him, and he's more risky. He tries to jump routes and just little tries to make that big play less and less of like consistently strong fundamental play.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, I think that there's ways that they can improve, and I mean, hell, even if a couple things in the draft happen, like you were saying, if players start to fall, I mean, if Christian Fulton falls in the second round, how much of a steal would that be? You know what I mean? If so like I mean, hell, if Grant Delpit falls, or that safety from Alabama, McKinney falls into the second round, you
Yeah,
know.
I think there'll be a DB there at 43. You just
Mhm.
gotta really prioritize which position is more important and based on which one they need more and how
Yeah,
quickly. So, what do you
yeah.
see record wise?
Man, I feel like I'm gonna say 10-6. I'm gonna say they take a step forward and start and step up. I'm not gonna say that they're gonna be necessarily better than Green Bay, but I think that they will step up and win 10 games, just as the same way the Vikings did last year. You know what I mean? And I see them stepping into the playoff spot.
Cool. Yeah, I've similar. I'm it's 9-7, 10-6. I
Mhm.
think Foles will give them some stability. Man, they need that offensive line to really play better. They don't have the resources here to. Maybe that's another need, but they really need to just step up and run the ball better, and it'll make Foles' job a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah, should good times are coming in with the Bears. I think they have a better chance at playing more consistently, especially offensively with Foles in there.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. So I think that's about it for the Bears, y'all. I'm Leo Reyes, right, y'all?
I'm Josh Glazer.
And this is the Raise and Glaze podcast. Like, sub, and share, man, and comment how stupid you think our ideas are, and you will get a big fat fuck you. All right, peace.